Dear family, thank you for stopping for just a moment to share this thought with me. I want to share with you, after half a century of being on this earth, I have good news for you. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out exactly the way you dreamed it would work out for you. You will go through trials and tribulations. The enemy will throw roadblocks, throw difficulties, throw sadness, attempt to make you remember all of the wounds of childhood, of adolescence, of everything that disappointed you, everything that let you down. But I'm here to tell you, it all works out in the end. You don't even have to know exactly the plan or the direction that He has for you to go in. You just have to believe and understand that He will get you there. That He will get you to the goals. He will get you to the targets. He will get you to the dreams that you have for your life. One thing I will caution you, as I achieved all the goals that I set for my life down the road and the desires that I had in my heart, mind, and soul that came to fruition, I realized that oftentimes I had set my goals too small. I had come to God and asked Him for things that were absolutely achievable, and I was excited to receive them and blessed to have them. But I started to look back over my life and realize that, wow, if God was going to give me this, and God was going to, allow me to do this, and God was going to lift me up to be able to have all of these things, maybe I should have been asking for something bigger. Maybe I should have expected more from myself and from my God than I did. And I came to realize that even as I moved in life and asked for bigger blessings, while there were trials and tribulations to go along with them, while there were the tests to see if I could hold them, God's promise always came to pass. So I'm not here to talk to you about just manifestations and visualizations and different mantras to allow you to achieve your heart's desire. That's maybe a little bit simplified, but having faith in your Creator, having faith in the person who brought you into this world against trillions of odds of you actually being here and being alive and being on this earth, you have to know that He always has had a special plan for you. He's always had an intention for your life. He's always had a preparation for your life. But along with that preparation becomes an expectation. And so, no, you can't just do what you want to do the way you want to do it and expect God to guide and direct you. You will have misdirected yourself. You will miss the mark yourself if you are not aligned with His will. And so the way in which to become aligned with God's will is twofold. It's one, stay in the Word, understand the Word, meditate on the Word, and two, surrender. Give your life and your expectations over to Him. Because when you are in the Word, you listen to the Word, you hear the Word, you feel the Word, you speak the Word, then you can live out the Word, but you have to be able to hear the return answer when you're in the Word. You have to be able to be still, because God speaks in a still, small voice. That's why I'm not quite sure you'll hear His voice in the noise. I'm not sure you'll hear His voice from the loud sounds that may come over social media and tell you how you're supposed to do it, and you better do it this way, or you better do it that way, or you better hustle along this way, or you better grind into this effect. You definitely will have to work hard. You definitely will have to carry your due burden. But it is true that God doesn't desire to put more on you than you can handle, but He will take you through trials and tribulations. He will take you through tests, but He will also remind you to consider it pure joy. Brothers and sisters, whenever you go through trials of many kinds, because you know that through the testing of your faith develops perseverance, and perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. That's when God knows you're ready for that next level. And you will go through different levels, but you'll only go through the level that God has planned for you when He tests and realizes that you can sustain that level. When He prepares you for the test, you pass the test, then you receive the blessing, because you can hold the blessing, and you won't disregard the blessing. You won't abuse the blessing. You will become the blessing. You will be blessed to be a blessor, and you will use that blessing to bless others, and then He'll prepare you for the next blessing. What I've come to realize over these last 5 and 6 decades of my life is that there's no stagnation. You don't just get to a pinnacle and stop. As long as you're here on this earth, God has a plan and a duty for you. You can rest in Him. You will definitely be able to cast your cares on Him, but He will still give you a task. To whom much is given, much is expected. But you don't have to know all the steps. You don't have to know every direction you need to go in. He will guide you. He will direct you. He will direct your steps, even though you will have the plan and you will have the desire in your heart. I have been excited all of my life to sometimes go through a task where I can see it coming into the light. I can feel it. I know that it's just about to be birthed, and then there's a delay, there's a pause, there's a frustration, there's a disappointment, and then there's a pause and often silence. And sometimes in the silence you begin to wonder, is God still listening? Is He still there? Because I sure could use some insight on whether I'm moving in the right direction. But rest assured that God never leaves His children. He never leaves you to walk the path that He's directed you on alone. He's always right there. And the odd thing about it is, just before the biggest blessings in my life came, at just the right time when they needed to come, there was silence. And I sometimes think God allows for the silence so that, number one, you become more dependent on Him. Number two, you seek Him more diligently. But thirdly, I think God likes to surprise His children. I think He likes, just like parents like surprising their children with good gifts, God likes to surprise His children with good gifts. And He wants you to know it's Him. Because make no mistake, when it comes to be, you realize that the blessing you were waiting for, the blessing that came and how it came, could have only been from Him. But you also realize when it comes that He had already planned it way before you got it. He'd already planned it well in advance of you receiving it. That seems to be the case with just about every blessing I ever had. The biggest blessings I had, I expected, I anticipated, I believed something was coming, but it was never in the exact way I thought it would come. But it was always bigger and it was always better. So don't get discouraged when God doesn't seem to answer your prayer exactly the way you think He should, when it doesn't seem to come when you think it should come, because God's divine timing, God's divine assignment, God's divine alignment is always the ideal timing, the ideal component for His children.